different types of radiation. There are 3 types of radiation. There's alpha, beta and gamma. I'm going to show you how each of them works, but I'll have to show you how this is set up first. This is a Geiger-Muller tube, and each time radiation hits the front of the Geiger-Muller tube, you'll hear that clicking noise that's going on in the background. Over here is where I'm going to put the source on this plastic block, and in the corner of the picture you can see over here I'm filming the counts per second that the Geiger-Muller tube is picking up. Now the first source that I'm going to put in is an alpha source, and if I put it in right next to the Geiger-Muller tube, you can hear that it is picking up the radiation, and you can see on the count that more radiation is present from the source. Okay, let's put it in. Now, your observation should be that it was very high, the count rate was very high, when the source was close to the Geiger-Muller tube. But when it's far away from the Geiger-Muller tube, it's not as high. Okay, this is because the alpha radiation is absorbed by just a couple of centimetres of air. Okay, next source. This source is a beta source, and if I drop it in, you can hear that that too triggers the Geiger-Muller tube, but this time I'm going to pop it in, move it into the plastic block, and this time it's not absorbed by the 2 centimetres of air that we have between there. However, if I place, first of all, a piece of paper in the way, still no noticeable effect, maybe a little. If I place a very thin piece of aluminium in the way, goes down a little bit, and now a thick piece of aluminium, and we're back to the little pitter-patter that we had before, which is the background radiation coming from the surroundings. Okay, next source then. We've done alpha, we've done beta, let's do gamma. Here's the gamma source. And as you can hear and see, just turn that off for a second while I talk, that is not affected at all by the 2 centimetres of air that are in the way. Okay, the next thing I'm going to put in place is the thick piece of aluminium that blocked out the beta radiation. So, if I pop it back on and pop that shield in place, still nothing happens. Now, we need something a bit meatier. Now it's slowed down a little bit, and at the moment I've got 8mm of lead in between the Geiger-Muller tube and the gamma source. I'm going to put in a 10mm piece of lead as well. And the amount of radiation has dropped off significantly from, just to remind you, that. And those are the 3 types of radioactive source.